So CSR, ESG, you've probably seen these letters floating around, right? Especially if you're in a hands-on field like hospitality, they are everywhere. But what's the real difference between them? Are they just corporate buzzwords, or is one actually more important than the other? Let's break it down and see how a company's heart and its brain really need to work together.
So here's the big question, right? Do companies actually have to pick a side? Do you have to choose? Or can these two big ideas actually work together? Stick around, because the answer is absolutely key to building a business that's not just profitable, but also truly sustainable. Okay, first up, let's talk about CSR. I want you to think of this as the company's heart. It's all about the purpose, the passion, the why behind everything they do.
So what is corporate social responsibility, really? Well, in simple terms, it's when a company chooses to do the right thing. It's about acting ethically, taking care of the community, and treating people well, not because some law is making them, but just because they want to. It's voluntary.
And this heart-first approach, it's awesome for building a great company culture and earning the trust of your community. You know, when a hotel organizes a big beach cleanup day for its staff and guests, that is a perfect real-world example of CSR. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. How do you measure goodwill on a spreadsheet? That's where CSR can kind of fall flat for those really data-focused investors. Okay, so if CSR is the heart, then what's the brain of the operation? Well, that is where ESG steps in. This is the strategic, data-driven side of the whole equation.
ESG, that's environmental, social, and governance, is a whole different animal. If CSR is about wanting to do good, ESG is about proving you're doing good with hard data and measurable results. It's like the official report card that shows how a company is actually performing on things like its carbon footprint or diversity in hiring.
Now, investors, they love this stuff. It's the proof in the pudding, the evidence that a company is really walking the talk. But a focus on numbers alone can sometimes feel a little cold, a little sterile. Without that heart from CSR, ESG can just become a soulless, box-ticking exercise.
So you might be thinking it's heart versus brain, but that's not it at all. The really smart, forward-thinking companies, they know it's about having a heart and a brain, and getting them to work together.
Here's a simple way to look at it. CSR provides the why. It's the passion, the purpose. ESG provides the how. It's the data, the strategy, the accountability that makes those good intentions a reality. One without the other is incomplete. Together, they're a really powerful duo.
Let's make this real. Picture a beautiful resort that organizes a staff-led project to restore a local coral reef. That's pure CSR. That's the heart in action. It's fantastic for the community and for the hotel's reputation. But then, back at the resort, they are meticulously tracking their water and energy usage per guest. That's the ESG brain, providing the hard data that proves their commitment to sustainability. See how they fit together perfectly?
So what happens if you're all heart and no brain? Well, you'll have a fantastic company culture, for sure. Everyone feels good. But when an investor comes along and asks for proof of your impact, you've got nothing but good vibes to show them. It's all talk, no tangible proof.
And the other way around, all brain, no heart, you'll have spreadsheets full of incredible data, but your employees, they're not engaged, they're not inspired. The soul is missing. It just becomes a chore, and people can always feel that.
Okay, let's bring this home. Why should you, especially if you're building a career in an industry like hospitality, care about any of this? Well, here's the deal. Here's the bottom line for your career. CSR teaches you how to lead with your heart, how to build culture and connect with people. ESG teaches you how to lead with your head, how to measure, manage risk, and think strategically. And a leader who can do both, that person is an absolute game changer. They're invaluable. So in the end, it was never really a choice, was it? It's a combination. The future of hospitality and honestly any successful business is about leading with both a heart and a brain. That's how you build something that doesn't just make money, but actually makes a difference and is built to last.